ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm your host, Quantator. Quantator C, hello. Can we do it fast enough? Oh, God. Oh,
Health critical.
well, that's awkward. I must have entered the gravity field. Okay, well, there we go. I nearly died. You guys would have got to hear the sweet, sweet sound of Price is Right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last time we did some base layouts, we did some welding, and then we played around with a new warship. Design that I was worshipping and designing. And yeah, we were about to ready to get that underway. And I'm going to show you what you did. I did a little laying out off stream, some stuff like that. Let's see, last time, what do we got? We got Clyde. He said that he liked the Arrowhead design ship that I had showed off, the one that I called the disc. She was said to be good at deflecting with heavy armor and front edges, but then more thrusters. Upgrade the thrusters to keep it for local drones. Bigger ship looks like he could take a beating and give some back. Hard to judge weapons because he used a bunch of mod packs and stuff. I like some modded weapons, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But the Factorum, they're a pain even with modded weapons, he said. And then you had weight with greebles, and then the greebles require more thrusters, and they need more power for the thrusters you've added, and so forth and so on. It keeps going, growing until boom. And he said, like from his biker days, Chrome won't get you home, just adds weight. I don't like Chrome, so I'm with you on that. Chrome is an acquired taste. Yeah. Aw, man. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do is go, yeah. Okay, now we can sail through the air. So, as we undulate. Sarah Bray, welcome back again. Like the new ship design, I would put out the tail of the Elder Dragon and get some turrets on there either side to cover the cover your ass well. Keep the Factorum drones off you while you're hammering the big ships. I like that idea. The ejecto engine covers could be useful in a pinch, throwing them at the enemies as we run away. Drop weight for a quick getaway, like added benefit dropping weight. Let's see, Lord Chaos. Defensive towers at the Iceroid to assist with the farming. Maybe use the GDC to dig access tunnels to the Iceroid to each one for more lights around. Oh, and more lights around the base. Yes, and you'll notice some stuff has changed over there. We're gonna go over that here in a second as I drift into oblivion. And lastly, let's see. Oh man, I did not mean to need to alt tab, but I forgot to press a button there. Chad said, go with your thoughts on the design. Upgrades, you acquire more resources, tougher enemies, etc., etc. The worst thing that happens, testing gives you false data, and then you go in there and get your tater skins handed to you. If it happens, and then back to the drawing board, and you've learned a new design a new ship, and I think that's not a bad idea. Go ahead and fly that directione, get back to home. Yeah. So and then it seems like finding a balance between ship weight and maneuverability is a fine line. It's sluggish. More thrusters. More thrusters means more fuel batteries, which adds weight. Throws the balance back off. Seemingly never-ending cycle. So yeah, too heavy, and you're placing some heavy armor with light. And great, she handles nicely until you enter heavy combat and get spanked. Yeah, it's a hard thing, and that's why I think people love the shield mod so much and things like that. But it's not for me. I'm not a shield mod guy. What do we have here? What do we think this is? Just a piece of scrap. Okay. All right. So last time, so I did some laying out. This is going to be my shipyard where I build the Elder Dragon. And I was getting that laid out and kind of pumped in. I accidentally detached it, so I had to do some maneuvering. It's funny, I had to do some maneuvering, and I could have just like cheated, and I still went and I grabbed the Googler, and I moved this back into place and did a merge block and stuff. I changed out the giant windows. I mean, I still have tons of windows, but I didn't want to do the crazy window size like I had before. And so what I've done is I laid out these cross bracings, and um, I actually thought that I got rid of these as well. I did not. So I'm not going to get these built just yet. I don't want them built anyways. So we're gonna let the Googler. I'm sorry, and then I have a base bob constructed. So I cut myself a hole, but I laid some stuff out here. We've got this stuff cut thing. I added an ATM, and I took the money out of my inventory, which I have 35k, so I can do, and I can deposit this, and then apparently still have no 3. That's 3, not 3k. There we go. Now I've got that deposited. Built the couch. Just started the med bay over here. I now have a med bay on the asteroid. Um, let's see. Toroid med. Um, got that. I got some equipment stuff, different things like that. I kind of built it out, and I've got a custom turret controller because, as you saw up there, if we fly out of this hole, if you saw this right here going all the way up, we have started our solar tower array. And that's going to get some power generation. That's what I wanted to do. So I did add a base, Bob. Asteroid Bob is a real thing. He's real, and he's in power. And then we've got our nice little airlock down there to our battery things that none of that got welded up. And I didn't get any of this welded offline. This is the one thing I added this in the ATM that I welded up. And so we can kick on the base Bob and get this stuff underway. And Base Bob is very loud. I thought I had him turned down. Let's fix that real quick, because Asteroid Bob is way too loud. And I thought I turned him down to something. If you didn't know this, they have a volume system on them, and you can come down here and turn it down so that he's not just blowing your ears off as he welds. Now, we definitely need to put down a projector so I can get the Elder Dragon underway, because I feel like building a combat ship is of import. I think it's a good idea to build a combat ship while we can. We're gonna pop this guy right here, left side, right side. There we go. Do that, and then I'm thinking we'll put the helm down right here, and that way we can go ahead and get it mapped out and laid out, and hopefully we can maybe get it laid out and you see what it is. I did finish it. I got the design completed, so I wanted to set up that blueprint really quick. And stuff like that. So I actually might turn off Base Bob really quick. Let me get in here and turn this guy off, because I don't know that I want him welding everything up while I'm playing with this projector. So we're going to do a little bit of maneuvering about without it. And so yeah, so I've done some remaking and stuff. I'm actually going to change this edge here. I want to change it up. I don't like this shape, so I was thinking we knock that shape right there, and then if we did, what shape would that be? Figure this guy here. No, that doesn't work, because ultimately I like the idea of this shape, maybe making this shape like all the way across. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think there's a transition block that looks like what I want to look right here, but we can see about it. Yeah, there's definitely not a transition block for this right here. There's no way. There's just no way. Yeah, there's not. I don't think. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we want it to look like. Maybe we don't do that block there. Maybe we do... The problem is, if we take this block here, 6, and it's not this block. I mean, this block does lead to this block, but I don't... It needs to be like this block here. And that's too big. Yeah, so if I did that, and then that's what it would have to be. Yeah, I figured it out, guys. Don't worry. We got there. We got there together, and that's important. Because we do that block, and then that's it. That would do those blocks right there, and then I can use these here. There we go, and then we have some shape, and it's not just a big square building, although that's not much better. I know it could go much further up and stuff like that, but you know, this is what we're doing. Okay, so back to this guy here. All right, so first and foremost, projector. Oh my gosh, projector. We're gonna call this. We need to make sure it's named asteroid. And the other thing that I had an issue, guys, the other day. A slight problem in that, and I did the Mark II or Mark I, so it is detailed out. Let's see if we can get this thing to... Oof, hello. Okay, so we need to... Very clearly, we need to go into the projector, and we need to rotate. We need to roll it, probably. Yep, and then we need to pitch, I think. We'll bring it around this direction. Sure will. Forward offset. Woo, it flies off into the distance. Alright, there we go. So now we can take a look. And this is gonna be the difficult part, right? Because we're gonna have to do some adjustmentos. So if we do GDC projector, or we do iceroid projector, we turn it off. We want to increase horizontal, decrease, increase vertical, decrease vertical, forward, decrease forward. All right. So 6 and 7 are the forward and backwards. So let's go this guy down. And then we're going to go back out 1 probably, and then we may not be able to do this because of 1 block down. Yeah, we're going to need to carve some more stuff out. That's okay. That's what it's for. That's the whole point. That is the big idea. And so if we do this, if I do this right here, and I don't think I have the, what do I have in my inventory right now? Nothing useful. Okay, let's go in here real quick. Ah, sweet Christmas. I need better, I need inventory access there. No lie, that's something that's gonna have to happen. Put that there, and then let's go ahead and grab. I just want a steel block so I can. So my thought was do this right here, and then I can build out that block by placing it. There we go. That is the start, and then we'll move that block once the. Actually, what we'll do is we'll grab the connector there, and I will go ahead and weld it all the way up, and then get it connected, and then I can remove that block, and that is what we will do. And then we'll go get that item right there. Because this should be named the ED aft connector, yeah. Switch locked, it's on there, and then break that off, and bada boom, bada bing, we can start welding this bad boy up. That is the plan. And then let's go grab the GDC. Well, first we're gonna go grab this guy, and then we're gonna get the GDC out. We're gonna do some drilling out to make sure that we get A, we need to collect that ice because we need hydrogen, so might as well collect it all. And then B, we'll get the thing started up. And I think what we're gonna do, we might even try to turn the Malafor's Bob on. I had it turned on, it was not helping. I had it turned on for a second to help. So initially my plan was to basically not build new things off stream, but like maybe like I was gonna lay stuff out off stream but not build new things. And then what ended up happening is Bob was not finishing up the stuff I had already laid out, which I thought was very odd. It did not want to cooperate with me. And since it was not laying things out, I just turned them both off and was like, that's okay, we'll figure it out. I will say while I was laying stuff out, I nearly had a moment that I was like, oh crap, I wish I was recording. Because there was a missile frigate just cruising along. And I made an executive decision. I'm not proud. I am proud of it. I actually don't mind at all, but I made an executive decision. And we went into creative mode and I deleted him. Because I wasn't recording, I wasn't set up to start recording, and I didn't have any base defenses, so I was like, nope, this isn't going to happen. I'm not going to cede my life to this thing because I was unprepared, and I maintain that. So, at me if you yaunt, but I wasn't about to have it happen. So let's go over here, look at this thing, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm super excited about these ship guys. I know it's huge. It is a lot. It's a lot of materials. I imagine we're going to be doing resource runs, but look at it. It's just big and beefy and beautiful, and it's the type of thing you tell your mammy about. Speaking of that, if you want to tell your mammy about Space Engineers, my channel is an excellent intro point to Space Engineers and mammies. And if you don't believe me, just here's a word from our mammy sponsor. No, I don't have a. It'd be funny. Just someone's grandma gets on and starts talking about my channel. How dope would that be? People still say dope. I still say dope. It doesn't matter if people do. I do. That's what's important. Sarah, I took your words of advice and I added two on either side, two aft Gatling cannons. I did not add anything on the top and the bottom. I figure if it can get into the blind spot and hug close enough, more power to it. Because I'm not going to be PvPing like humanoids, I don't imagine I'm going to get hydromanned in this thing, so I'm not like super worried about it. That's just my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. And we need this ice, so honestly, that's the only reason I haven't opted out of. That's the reason I'm not doing the clearing mode, because we could use the ice. We've got enough hydrogen storage empty that having a bunch of extra ice wouldn't hurt. And until we get um, the solar panel farm up, I may have to switch over and utilize the guys over there. I also have not built a reactor room. That's on my list. That's gonna have to be hand cleared out downstairs next to everything. I realize that now that I just did not plan for that. I did not plan when I built everything up. I didn't plan for it with regards to the drill ship being available to get into those holes and do the work. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna do a little clearing this way. I know we need the ice, but honestly, I'm gonna smooth it out, and we're gonna move forward because I want to get this cleared and get a little faster. I think we can increase the speed just a little bit, maybe hop us up. And I think we're fairly straight on. Okay, now that I've done that, I can go sideways. I literally can't go sideways. These things are so... The ship is so heavy. That's crap. Oh. We don't talk about what just happened. I didn't mean to nuke that, whatever that was. Get a nice little carve out spot. Go up a little. I want to be in line with that guy, and then we're gonna come sideways. Just get some breadth for these guys to get built out. That's my idea. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do. Let's come down here real quick. I had piping, that's what that was. It was gonna look cool. I'll finish that later. It doesn't need to be plumbed out. I just wanted it to look neat. And to get an idea of what I wanted it to look like if we grab this and this, I'll show you. I wanted to keep the ability to see if the pipes were connected and good. So I'll show you real quick. So I did that pipe on this side, but then this piping, so like we can see that it's connected, but over here, it just looks like that, and it's gonna fill out this space. Now, I didn't obviously build down that arm, because I actually almost made that wide enough to fit this thing, but I liked the way this looks, the size of it. This is also going to be, I was thinking we could probably build this out further this way to house another ship if we needed to, maybe a fighter squadron of some sort. And then I ultimately also had the plan of having a walkway come all the way around, likely to over here, which I could do still. What do we think that walkway would look like if we wanted to, let's see. What do we need for a walkway? We need, I think it's construction components. It is construction components. Do this right there. Construzione components. There we go. So let's do a little bit of walkway stuff. We go thinking about, oh, we're coming up here. I'm trying to see. Okay. So I do need this, and then I can do this guy here, that guy there. Okay, perfect. Oh, and then you probably, oh, no, come on. 6. Go this way, this way. This way, yeah, okay. And I'm also trying something, guys. I don't know if you guys do this, but so Space Engineers 2 obviously has a different control schema. If you guys have not played that yet, I highly recommend it. It's fun to like mess around with, and it's exciting to see where they're going. But from a control schema standpoint, they haven't done much in the way of they haven't done much in the way of what am I trying to say? Like, or the control system is changing. So I've been trying with not a great success, to be honest. But I have been trying to do essentially where I play with the control buttons. Cause so I don't know if you guys, I don't know how you guys play Space Engineers, but here's what I do. I usually use my home key insert to do the rotation of devices and stuff, or objects, or the blocks, but I'm having to take my hand off the mouse. So I have been practicing learning holding the control button so that I can I guess play the Space Engineers way, the Space Engineers 2 way. I don't know if that's actually the Space Engineers 2 way. It's just the way it seems that they were going. I don't know if I can. I don't know that I can get this up the where I want it to be. We need this here, and then we're gonna need a staircase, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't think it will. I don't think. Oh, maybe. Hey, it will work. Look at that. It's like sort of Christmas. If Christmas were Space Engineers. Look at that. Okay, so you can now go from there to there, which obviously there's not a. This is like going to be a maintenance thing. Like, oh, look at the ship. And I might even have walkways that go down towards the. Because if you look here, I added this out here with an opening, so I might have walkways that carry down. So you can board the ship with some ease or whatever. I think it looks cool. I'm excited about it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to. First, we're going to deposit that stuff. Okay? We're going to come in here. I need to get recharged. Recharge it up. I'm gonna grab a gun. And I'm gonna put this in the. Oh wait, I can do that right there. I don't need to do that. There you go, you can have that. Okay. We need one gun, I assume. We need some ammo. Maybe 20 ammos. One of these guys, and I think we're gonna need. Do I have missiles? I don't know if I do. You may be asking yourself, Quantum, what are you doing? Why are you looking for high munitions? What is your plan currently? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Yes, I've lost my mind. I don't. 17. If I can't get it done in 17, I can't get it done. Or something. I don't know. Alright. Now. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna turn Bob on. Bob. Malabar Bob. Yeah, you got it. We're gonna detach. We are free. Okay. Leave that right there. Come here, buddy. Get this, go with this. Get this guy. I feel like I need to very quickly. Give me a second. Fine, we're just gonna do this. That way we can see that we're... Come on, lock it down. What is going on here? Why is this not... Am I losing my mind here? There we go. Good grief. That, I don't understand. Okay, let that empty out. That is now out of the way. Let's take this guy here. Let's go get this unknown signal. And what we're going to do, we're going to grab this unknown signal after we got to turn on Asteroid Bob. Asteroid Bob. There you go, sir. Get to work. Between those two, they should get some stuff done. We're going to go with this unknown signal. And then I'm going to try to find that we're going to let them do some work. I know I built a welder specifically for this. But my thought was like, well, let them get some work done. And while we're doing that, we can go investigate that Mayday signal and see if there's something of value. And that's where I brought a rocket launcher and all those other things, because I thought this might be the thing we need. And it keeps flashing, and we might as well investigate. I'm pretty sure, I don't know about that unidentified signal, which is actually fairly close. I think that's closer than the... It might be closer than the last one. But the... One of them, I'm concerned we're going to get, like, the Tier 5 Factorum encounter instead of, like, the first little baby one. Like, I want the outpost. I want to kind of step through them with some tier progression. Whoa! Sorry, we blew past you, buddy. Come on, money. Oh, there's no money in there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Aw, dang it. And I don't think I have inventory access on this guy. Because I'm dumb and, like, blocked it all up. No, I do. Put that there. Oh, do you see that? What is that thing? Oh, the thing disappeared. No, it didn't. What is that? You guys see that? Character weapons. There, I was like, where the hell is the Googler? You know, I should have brought an extra O2 tank. That's one thing I didn't bring. This thing can do just about everything except for O2. But that's alright. We're gonna go... see. Well, I was gonna go towards that, but now I'm kind of like, what's the... The Mayday is this way somewhere. I don't remember. I don't know which way we're going. Oh gosh. This is a mistake. I think we're going towards the asteroid, sort of. Okay, there's that. So that means we're heading towards this signal right there. So if I look up and I say, what are you? Alright, zooming in with the butt camera. It's something. Uh-oh. What is that? What do we think it is? Ship with no weapons. I brought the worst ship for this. What do we think it is? I should have went for the Mayday, but it hasn't popped back up, so it's hard to hunt. What do we think this thing is? Oh, Sprite Mayday. There's one right there. Is it just 2 wreckages? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This feels like a trap. This feels like a trap. And I don't have a camera properly posted. What is that? What is it? What does it require to create a camera? What do I need? Steel plates and a computer. I don't think I have those things. Oh, successful. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What do we suppose that is? Okay, camera. Camera, 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 camera. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh no. Oh no, I can't find it. My brain won't work. Where the frick is the camera? It's just garbage. Yay! It's just garbage, guys. No big deal.
Inventory full.
Medical social distress signal. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, is that... Okay, we gotta think about this. Medical shuttle distress signal, is that... We're gonna lose those pieces I just left floating because I have no idea where they're at. Okay, that's okay. We don't... That's fine. Alright, medical distress signal. Okay, we're gonna go investigate the medical shuttle distress signal. Is unknown affection we know? Is that... They're just unknown. There's... Okay, well... You know, we're friendly. We've only pirated sometimes. Right? Let's get some speed on us. Let's do a little zooming in. What do we think the problem is? I don't know. Cue rescue music. Heroic music. Don't stop me now. This is the most ill-equipped ship. I don't know why I kept the Googler. I really like the idea of it. I was like, this would be cool. We use the Googler to do stuff. In reality, like, I should have rebuilt it with a cockpit so that I could have oxygen and so that it had more thrusters. I know it's a distress signal. I wonder, are they in distress? What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. We're investigating. We're coming. Hey, wait a minute. I have engines that are just not on. Ion thruster. Oh yeah, now we're gonna go so much faster. Oh yeah, look at that. Suddenly, speed. I am speed. Investigation. What do we think? What do we think? All right, we're gonna investigate, guys. I'll pick you up once we get a little closer, because this is obviously taking its sweet time, and I feel like my voice went up in volume because the engines go up in volume. That's what I need. Splitsies made the quiet tools. I need a Splitsies quiet ion thrusters. Because outside of turning them off, there's not really a way to... Oh, whoa! Why is it exploding? Oh no. Look at this thing. This is wild. Go ahead and lock onto it. Switch views so I can lock onto it. It is drifting a bit. Matching drift. It's got some rotation. We are connecting. We are connected. Turning dampeners off so that it can do whatever it wants to do. Alright. Oh, this is probably excessive. No, we come in peace. Ignore the rocket launcher. Okay. Engine's damaged clearly. Are we supposed to repair it? Is that what it's asking for? What do you need for repair, buddy? What do you got? Oh, that's not too bad. I don't have any of that with me, but it's not too bad. How are you? Are you damaged? A little bit. It doesn't feel like this guy... I think he died. I think he did. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Okay. We got a little cockpit action here. What do we need? Do we have any buttons here that do anything? No. Okay, well. Do we take this? We claim as our own? As a little zippity doodah, we could refit this guy? I'm all about refit. What do we think about that? Looks pretty cool. It's obviously taking some hits. We can rebuild.
Inventory full.
Okay, now we can take a look and see. Claim. Okay, no more respawning for you. Let's see if we can't. We've got oxygen, we've got some parts, everything seems to be okay. Let's see if we can't get this to stop rotation. Counter-rotate, boys. Asteroid. I don't know if we can... Turn that sucker off so it stops rotating. Did that work? Does not look like it worked. Man, I like the way the ship looks. It looks good. What do we have here? What are we? Oh, you're just the explosion part? Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see about... Can we get this guy home? Oh, I don't know. That's gonna be a heavy push. Alright guys, we're gonna attempt to cart this guy home. Sort of. This is gonna be rough. Push. We are picking up speed. I don't know that this is the decision. This is the right choice trying to get it home without engine parts, but if we can get it sailing this direction, then I can get stuff repaired. Like I can get the seat repaired, the engines repaired, all of those things. And then we can use this ship to investigate the unknown, the wrecks or whatever, with a little bit more juice than this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reclaim this ship. So I'll pick up. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set this thing to drift towards our base, and then I'm gonna hydrogen man to our base ahead of time with this ship's worth of components. What do I need? That, and then probably the control seat would be a good idea, right? And I think what we'll do is get in here. Man, this ship is laid out so well. Let's get that guy. And then here's the question I have. Okay, we're cruising. All right, let's go. The question... I don't trust that guy. The question I have is, um, when you... I wish the, like, claim grid thing so it won't despawn. I wish there was a way without using mods to like take over batteries more effectively, like a grind to hack only or something. That would be useful. And there's another unknown. Dang, we are surrounded. This is pirate infested. We got shipwrecks everywhere. I'm just saying we are not in a safe space. Oh, please tell me I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I was gonna say, please tell me that I didn't lose the Googler by rocket manning home. I did not though. That's okay. We're good. So I just need to um, repair. I'd say if we can get that thruster in one direction working and some other stuff, I think we should be good to go. I don't know if I put an armory on the bulk of the base or if I'm just hanging out, but I think we can get this thing repaired into a way where we can at least investigate a little bit better. But I like the little like World War II era like turret pod thing. I think that looks cool. So I'm not mad about it. Okay, we got some moments. We can come in here, get some air. I should just keep this stuff on me, but I don't know if I'll have enough inventory space. I don't have enough inventory space, so let's put those there. We probably can put the rocket launcher up. We're gonna just assume I don't need the rocket launcher to repair this thing. Did I get that? I did. Okay, perfect. Let's get out there. Where are you, Googler? Okay, they're coming this way. Now, hopefully they're not being assaulted by whatever that unknown ship was behind it, because that would be not great. But not surprising either. Yeah, super not surprising. That would be very unsurprising if it was getting exploded. Oof, that's alarming. We can do it, we can do it. I'm gonna come over here real quick. My recording thing, I can't see. Oh! Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, first things first, let's get you repaired. Beautiful. That's what I should have repaired both of those. We have thrust in all direction though, I think. How do I get into this thing? Shoot! That was a mistake. How much time do we have? Do I have enough time to run there and back? Do I have any construction components in this hole? Oh, I do! Yes! The entrance is in the front, in case you didn't know. Oh, this thing is cooked. And if nothing else, okay. You know, I fully repaired this thing. That should count as hacked, in my opinion. Who disagrees? Okay. Do I have thrust in all directions? I do not think that I do. What do I not own? I don't own any of this stuff. Okay. Okay, well that presents a different problem. Please go, oh my gosh. Ah!
Inventory full.
Okay, that doesn't need to be hacked. Does this need to be hacked? I never know what has to be hacked and what doesn't have to be hacked, but it feels like everything has to be hacked. What is this? You're just an angled piece. You're fine. I'll hack you. Okay. We need to think about stopping this brick. Oh yeah, we definitely need to think about stopping it. Okay, that's 2 directions of thrust. That one's not functional, so it can't be hacked. Not functional. Okay. What about the other guy? Where? Okay, okay. What else do we need to hack on this thing? We got that. Already hacked that guy. I think I've already hacked that guy. That guy looks beat to hell, but we should be able to now stop this thing. Alright. We'll add its uniqueness to our own. What is this? Does this need to be hacked? No. Okay. Go up here. I do like that little canopy thing. That's a freaking cool thing. What do we got? Let's... Okay. Ion thrusters. Turn them all off. Turn them all on. Oh, we're stopped. Okay. What do we have? So we have a couple of things. So we need to... This is going to be... Oh my god. First thing... Guys. Ladder's my greatest enemy. I will be defeated by a ladder one day. Okay, let's take the Googler back. Okay. We can think about this like this. So I think the Googler still has his... Doesn't it? It should. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got downward thrust. We have reverse thrust. We have upward thrust. We don't have side. We have side thrust that direction. Side thrust that direction. This thing should be able to fly home of its own power. We just have to get through this bloody ladder trap. Oh, gyroscope. That's not gyroscope, guys. Oh, and it still has override on. I almost guarantee it. Stop. Okay. That's a lot of gyroscope. Holy crap. Where's the ice droid? Oh, yes. We got ourselves a little ship. Hell yeah, guys. This thing's freaking good. And it's not slow. It's pretty maneuverable. Look at the spin. Like, that does pretty good. It's not airtight. It's beat to hell. It's gonna need some love. I don't think it has a connector anywhere that we can utilize, but it is definitely something we can make use of, and I'm excited about it. I don't know what it has for power. Battery, it's got access denied. Got some damages, some a timer block we gotta get rid of, but everything else. This is good. This is great news. And what do we got? I feel like Bob's are working on stuff that is not important. Like, why aren't you building the solar power tower? We're gonna work on that next. We've got ourselves a little ship. Let's park this right here. Let's get it fully stopped, and we'll power it down, because honestly, there's no reason to keep this thing running right this minute. Yeah. Beautiful, and because we've got gravity. That didn't turn off anything. What the... Oh, because I don't have control of that battery. Well, Fair enough. Get this guy off. Okay. I'm gonna go park the Googler real quick. Because I definitely do not need the Googler out right this minute. Oh yeah, look at that. We got a medical frigate. That thing is awesome. And we're drifting. We're super drifting. This thing is trash. It may be time to retire the Googler, guys. I didn't want to, but I think it might be necessary. Look at how terrible it is at trying to stop. That's just stopping. Regular run-of-the-mill stopping. And it's like, you'd think I was asking it to, I don't know, do algebra. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna, what's in my inventory? I think I'm gonna build this ship up. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna get me some parts so that I can get this welded up. We might even leave it war-torn. This thing looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Get those parts, and let's go over here and weld real quick. Nine steel plates. That's a weird amount of steel plates that cannot be. I think we're gonna have to hack this, because there we go. Perfect. Get this guy. Weld it up. Where do we think the battery is? I bet you it is. Where is the battery? This mod is so good for this right here. This is the best thing ever. Right there, there's the battery. So we have one battery on this bad boy, and we can easily add a second one by getting rid of that block right there. So the battery is right here, under this plate right here, which we can just... I know, I wish I could hack it there. There's nothing I can do about it. That's what it is. That's what it looked like. I didn't want to do that. Okay, now I can do this. I can pick that color right there, and then... Using control, guys, I did it. That was specific the intent of using control. I did that. We can get some welding done. Oh yeah, we can repair the crap out of this. This is gonna be good. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I'm assuming we can mimic this side and that side, so the ship, it's got a good shape. Thing looks cool as hell. What do we got here? Why are you not repaired? What's going on there? Get yourself repaired. Okay, you're good. I love that, man. I love the way that looks, like it's been bent up. That's brilliant, man. Keen. These guys, it's too good, too good. We're at 56 minutes, and I don't feel like I've done any time skipping about. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, it's a longer format. I really want to keep them more episodic, but man, I'm terrible about it, to tell you the truth. And honestly, I don't know that you guys, so far you haven't complained about the lengthy episodes. And we got ourselves a ship, which tells me what? We are success. This is success right here. Pure, unadulterated success. We've got a big-ass warship being built. Ass warship. Beautiful. Got this. We can set this thing to close after 1.5 seconds. That'll be beautiful. We've got flare gun. Who doesn't need a flare gun? And I can put, because it's my exploration ship, I can just go blap. Get some, put my ammo in there. Yeah, it's good. This, we're gonna have to fix these lighting things going on in here. Everything's blinky and terrible. This thing can be turned on if we want to, and we can call it med ship. Med ship. We're gonna need a cool name for this, guys. Med ship is not it. That's not the jam. But we're gonna need one. I'm gonna turn this thing off now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna need it on to open the door. I'm gonna need it on to open the door. We're gonna... Why is my hood open? Stop doing that. There we go. Door open. Shut it down to conserve that battery. Yeah, perfect. Yes! Oh, I'm excited about this thing. Look at it. It's freaking good. We obviously need to do some work. It is not in a position where it is not absolutely snockered, but man, it's good. It is a good ship. And it looks like we have a... Yeah, I don't know. We're going to do some design on that. Okay, so what are you? You're welding all manner of things that I don't think is correct. Like, it's not surprising, because you're... I wanted this to be some separation, by the way. That was my idea. Like, I'll put some separation in. I thought I put one right here. I guess I didn't. Not that much separation, guys. I'm not trying to go crazy. Get that up here. Oh. Oh, because I have to go... This is dumb. I don't know why I did that. I think I thought... Yep, yep, yep. Disregard that. It's fine. It's not... We're not OSHA compliant here. We don't care about that. Okay. Clearly, we have this giant hole. Okay, let's get up here. We're gonna weld this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Oh, and you know what we didn't do? Oh, it's okay. I'll grab that here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I definitely grabbed the stuff for that. Ah, chingo. That's not worth it. Definitely grab the shit for this. Okay, yeah. Let's get this underway. And then what we'll do is I'll make sure that I'll make sure that I get the welder out, and then we'll actually do some welding. I can do that in time lapse. Solar camera. There we go. Custom turret controller I placed over here. Obviously this big wall of steel I planned to do more with, but I just didn't yet. It's not that it's not going to happen, it's that I was azimuth rotor, probably solar rotor. Azimuth elevation, probably solar hinge. Oh, did I do solar? I wanted to do solar rotor 1 on the off chance that I put up a second one. So, that's what that's about. And solar camera 1. And then we come into here and we say always point at sun. Beautiful, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Obviously it's gonna be huge, but that's okay because we're in weightlessness. We didn't have to have weight controlled things. We have 15 seconds, we can't make it. We're too slow. We're too slow, damn it, Donnie. Okay, what do we got? You know what? We're gonna have to weld more of this next time on Spaceball Z. We're at an hour, and I don't think I did any time skips because we had this fun. So let's go over here and get ourselves a cool screenshot. Specifically, something is on fire. That's not good. That's not what you want. But you know, that's what it is. All right, guys. This is our legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at time. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. We got a little like button. We got to subscribe. We got a bell notification so you don't miss an episode. Always comment down below if you got any ideas. Give me a name for this. Medical ship is not going to be it. It looks cool. So it looks like the bongo from the first, from episode 1. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? From Star Wars episode 1, the bongo where they took a bongo to see to see the queen. Anyways, yeah, so give me an idea. What do you think? The bongo? What are we calling this thing? Um, I don't think I'm going to put any turrets on it. I think I'm going to put a forward camera on it so I can approach things and get a gander for what it is we're looking at. And then, yeah, we investigate some more shipwrecks while the Bobs weld this up. I also will help the Bobs some too. I didn't really add any blocks to this today. It seems to not be prioritizing the stuff I wanted to prioritize, which is not at all surprising, but also a little frustrating. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think this should be called. Should we change the sci-fi thrusters to the Warframe thrusters so that they look cooler? I think they look better in general, but I don't know. You guys let me know. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you, and as always, catch you later, taters. And let's see if we can wave. That sound says no, we cannot. Yeah. As always, be kind. Bye.